Whiskers was no ordinary cat. He had a personality that was larger than life and a curiosity that knew no bounds. Oh no, he was a furry mastermind of mischief. Always plotting his next adventure, Whiskers had a knack for getting into trouble. He lived with his owner Jake, a charming but slightly awkward guy. Jake was the kind of person who could trip over his own feet and laugh about it. Jake loved magic. He practiced magic tricks in his free time, often using Whiskers as his audience. The cat would watch intently, as if trying to figure out the secrets behind the tricks. He dreamed of being a magician. Whiskers loved Jake. He enjoyed their time together, whether it was playing or just lounging around. He loved their playtime. He loved napping on Jake's magic books. Those books were his favorite spot for a cozy nap. But most of all, Whiskers loved a good secret, and Jake, it seemed, had a big one. Whiskers could sense that something was up. Jake had been getting phone calls, mysterious phone calls that always seemed to make him anxious. He would get very nervous. He would pace around, muttering to himself as if trying to solve a puzzle. He would whisper. This was very interesting to Whiskers. The cat's ears would perk up, trying to catch every word. What is Jake hiding? Thought Whiskers. The cat was determined to find out, no matter what it took. One day the phone rang. Jake jumped. Whiskers watched, his tail twitching. Jake answered the phone. He talked quietly. He sounded excited. Whiskers' ears perked up. Jake ended the call. He was smiling. He looked relieved. Whiskers knew something was up. He just knew it. Jake was hiding something big. This made Whiskers even more curious. Days turned into weeks. The phone calls continued. Jake's nervousness grew. Whiskers was getting impatient. He wanted to know the secret. He decided to take matters into his own paws. One evening, Jake's friends came over. They had planned this gathering for weeks, eager to catch up and enjoy each other's company. The air was filled with excitement and anticipation. They were laughing and talking, sharing stories and jokes. The sound of their laughter echoed through the yard, creating a lively and joyful atmosphere. But amidst the merriment, Jake was still acting strangely. He seemed distracted, his mind elsewhere, as if he was waiting for something. He kept looking at his phone. He was texting someone, his fingers moving rapidly over the screen. His friends noticed but didn't say anything, thinking it was just a minor distraction. Suddenly Jake got another call. He jumped up, his face a mix of surprise and urgency. His friends exchanged curious glances, wondering what was going on. He ran to the other room, leaving his phone on the table. This was Whiskers' chance. The cat had been eyeing the phone for a while, intrigued by the glowing screen. He saw the phone on the table, its screen still lit up. Whiskers' curiosity got the better of him. He jumped up on the table, his eyes fixed on the phone. The friends watched in amusement, wondering what the cat would do next. He swiped at the phone with his paw, his movements quick and playful. The phone wobbled but didn't fall. He accidentally hit the speaker button. A voice boomed from the phone, startling everyone. "Jake, are you ready for the talent show tomorrow?" The voice was loud and clear. Jake's friends gasped, their eyes wide with surprise. They looked at the phone, they looked at Jake, then they started laughing, the tension breaking into a chorus of giggles and chuckles. The evening had taken an unexpected turn, adding to the chaos and fun. Jake ran back into the room, his heart pounding in his chest. He saw the phone lying on the table, its screen still lit up. He heard the laughter echoing from the other side of the room and his stomach dropped. His face turned a deep shade of red, and he felt a wave of embarrassment wash over him. He wanted to disappear, to melt into the floor and never be seen again. But then, something amazing happened. Jake's friends, who had been laughing just moments before, stopped. They looked at him with understanding eyes and smiled warmly. They said, "Jake, that's amazing, you're going to be great." Their words were filled with genuine encouragement and support, and Jake felt a spark of hope ignite within him. Jake felt a wave of relief wash over him. The knot in his stomach began to loosen, and he decided to embrace his secret, no longer feeling the need to hide. He grabbed his magic wand, the one he had been hiding for so long. He called for Whiskers, his loyal cat and partner in magic. With a deep breath, he performed a trick. Whiskers, being a natural performer, played along perfectly, adding a touch of charm to the act. The room erupted in applause. Jake and Whiskers, the magician, and his furry assistant had stolen the show. The joy and pride on Jake's face were unmistakable. They had also learned a valuable lesson. Sometimes the best way to overcome your fears is to share them with the ones you love. In that moment, Jake knew he was never alone.